What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Red River Aviation. Today I have the first ever model airport here for Albuquerque International Airport. This is I was kind of stalling on ideas here, and I do want to do some model reviews. Those are coming back at some point. I do not know when yet, but those are not as entertaining as airports for sure. And I decided to go with I want another airport. DFW is awesome, and another update for that should be coming within the week or so, something like that. Not positive yet, but here we go with a new airport, Albuquerque International Airport. DFW is not going anywhere. I just want more content on the channel for you guys. So yeah, Albuquerque. Let's give a little information. So Albuquerque is a airport located in New Mexico for the city of Albuquerque and surrounding areas. 25 gates with one terminal and 4 concourses. I'll actually get you the description of that real quick because I didn't read over it. I was using the map for the terminal, and I had a really hard time with it. I couldn't find exactly where everything went, but it's definitely not perfect. So if you know where the gates go, please let me know, because there's new airlines like Frontier and Allegiant I could not find any information for on their website. So here we go. Albuquerque International Sunport has one terminal with 25 gates and 4 concourses, including a concourse for the commuter airline gates. Concourse A has 13 gates, A1 through 12, A14. Concourse B has 9 gates, B1, B3 through 10. B2 was removed during the Security Hall's expansion in 2005. Concourse C has E1 and 2. Concourse C, originally known as the West Link, consisted of 4 gates, 11, 12, 14, 15. Gate 11 was closed when the terminal was expanded in 1989, and the remaining 3 gates were renumbered C1, 2, and 3. So that's all I got. I don't know exactly what airlines they're for. I'm assuming, sorry, I accidentally turned my phone off because I didn't think I was going to try to guess where's where. So I'm guessing B is Southwest. I want to say that A is somewhere down here. I want to say that C is the 3 gates right there, and somewhere in there. And then I want to say the E. Well, E's right there. I believe these 2 gates right there, and I believe A's right here. Not positive on that. Would love some information on that. So please let me know if you do know. But sorry about all the splurge. So I don't know. I'll tell you what the original layout was. So this is what it was on the website map. So U.S. Airlines had this gate right here, which I'm assuming carried over to American. I saw a couple pictures with that gate filled. I've actually been to Albuquerque. I'll tell you my story about that in a minute. But let me just put the lanyard on real quick. So this is the that gate right there was U.S. Airways. This is Alaska, still right. That gate was Delta, I believe. It was Delta, Open, Delta. Something along the lines, but I had to improvise, so that's not why it's kind of different. JetBlue had a gate right here. I believe it was the first one off, but I had to compromise a little bit. American had 2 gates originally. I bet I had to get way more because we need way more for the time I'm doing, or what I'm just getting the most planes I can in here. That's why it's a certain time. United had 2 gates, but I gave them these 3 were open, I believe. I'll tell you Southwest's stuff in a minute. I gave them 3 right here and 1 across for the 4 overnights. These 2 gates were open, so I put Allegiant and Frontier there. Southwest had 4 gates on the end, but I decided just give them the rest of the round. I flew in the Albuquerque. I did through a I forgot the word for the flight, but basically it's a flight where you take off, you land, you stay in the plane, take off, and go to another destination. I think it's like a full through flight or something along the lines of that. But yeah, I came into Albuquerque from Las Vegas. We were in this gate, I believe. It was actually models right here. It's in. I'll try to focus on it. I don't know if it'll focus for me. 708 SW. I flew that plane from Vegas into Albuquerque and then into should have had it right there, but I just now followed the story and threw it on to Dallas, and now I went home to Tulsa. So that's how that all worked. But besides that, I would love some help for it if you do know. Just trying to get more model airports out. Thank you guys so much for nearly 200 views on the most recent Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport update. That's a lot of views. Really appreciate it. Go support that if you haven't already. So if you do enjoy this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Turn on the notification bell so you always know when I post. Well, besides that, let's get right into the airport. So I will start and just go all the way around. I don't know how long it'll be. We're already at 5 minutes, so enough said. Let's get started. So right here, we have an American, or also to say some of the aircraft are not correct, but very close. Okay, so here we have an American Eagle Bombarian Sierra J 700, operating for American Eagle, of course, and it will be heading out to Phoenix. This aircraft's usually a Sierra J-900, but Gemini Jets has not released one yet. I'm assuming it's coming very soon. They had an Air Canada Sierra J-900, I believe, so hopefully that's coming soon. They did have great releases for American, the E75 with the different style winglets and the 737 One World, so I will be picking those up along with the A319 Sharklets, A321 normal, and the 737 Max. Only the 737 Max is new, but I do want more duplicates because American's my favorite airline and I do run DFW, so that's why. Okay, so heading out to Phoenix, Sierra 700 filling in for the 900. Next we have a Alaska Airlines 737-900. This is the old colors Chester on the tail. And this aircraft will be heading out to Seattle, arrived, and it's going to overnight. Might as well pull the gates away, but I don't have them pulled away right now. It's okay. That plane arrived. I'm going to say this is about 10:30 or so. This might be a little off, or we'll give it from about 9:30 to about 12:30 at night. Here we have a Delta MD-90, just arrived from Salt Lake City, and we'll be heading back to Salt Lake City in the morning. Delta Airlines Boeing 737-800 here, heading out to Atlanta. This is normally a 900. I did have a 900. I think it somehow broke or something. I forgot how, but I do not have it anymore. So unfortunately, we have to use the 800, which is fine by me. Love the new mold. I'm still not a big fan of it, but it's okay. I like the antennas and stuff, but the plastic winglets and vertical stabilizers, I believe, and the plastic tail, if they would have kept it all metal and would have put the antennas and the better engines on, I would have been fine with it. Okay. Sorry about that. Delta Ember 170 here, in from Los Angeles. Lots of people fly to Los Angeles, all kinds of airlines, but this one is just for this is Delta. They're all really small aircraft, the majority of them, besides Southwest, but I think 4 airlines fly there, so hopefully they keep doing well so they can get aircraft. I'm actually just going to bring this gate out a little bit more. Aircraft boost. We'll see though. Pulling into the gate here, we have a. Let's get on the other side here for some of these. I'm just going to take this lanyard off. There we go. So here we have a JetBlue Airbus A320 Stripes tail, just pulling in from New York, and I don't know why they turned this plane around. I guess they need it for the morning, but it's heading back to New York at 11:55. It's arriving at 11:05, so they'll be turning around real quick, but it is going to take some passengers back. I hope so, at least. Okay, so there's a pretty cool lineup right there. Sorry, I don't know how to get this camera to focus on all of it, but yeah, there it is. So starting right here, we have an American Eagle Ember 175 with service out to Los Angeles, or just arrived. It will head back in the morning. Sorry guys, this camera does not like focusing on everything, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. Next up, we have the Optimum American 737s. We have 3 of them here. So this one arrived from Dallas on the 8 o'clock flight, and will head back in the on the very first flight in the morning. Here we have AirCal 737-800. This one arrived on the later Dallas flight. I believe it's 10 or 11, and it will be heading back to Dallas on the second or early flight. Or maybe Chicago, I don't know. But this one right here just arrived from Chicago, the 737-800, right there. So they do overnight 3 737s. ERJ 175 and the Phoenix flight does overnight. I believe that only comes in at like 9:30 though, so who knows. Okay, next up we have the United 737-800. This is with split semicars. I don't think any other planes had them yet, but we do have some coming up. So 737-800 split semicars arriving from the 8:30 flight from Denver, and I can't believe United overnights that one, but they do. So here it is. I do not have a CRJ 700 in new colors. I really regret not getting that one, but it's alright. We'll find it at some point, I hope. Here's the CRJ 700 tulip colors that just comes in on the late flight from Denver and heads out on the early flight. Kind of weird how United does that, but it's okay. Then we have a Embraer 175 for United heading out to San Francisco. And I believe they're the only ones that do San Francisco. I could be very wrong though, but who knows? I think I think Alaska might do it. I could be mistaken there, but I do have the routes on my phone if I really do want to know, but it's okay. Next up, Southwest Ops. This is why you guys don't get to see my Southwest planes very often, so this is the airport for it. Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 with split semicars, just pulling into the gate from Houston Hobby. I believe that's 11:05 arrival as well. Pretty awesome plane. I like it quite a bit. Then we have a Southwest 737-700. This is the Triple Crown 1 livery, which I'm glad they repainted them, and they're slowly doing so, and adding even new ones like Louisiana 1. But anyways, the 737-700 Louisiana, or oh my gosh, you guys heard that. Hopefully that model gets made soon, but this is Triple Crown 1, and he just arrived in from Phoenix. He'll be heading out to somewhere in the morning. We'll just in Midway somewhere. I do not think you guys have seen either of these, but here we got a Southwest 737 or 737 Max 800. I don't know because people refer to it about split saying Max before they say 800 or 800 before they say Max. I really don't care. It's just a really cool plane. Let's get a close up of these winglets though. Look at that. That's so cool compared to just that. You guys can argue on that if you want in the comments, but we have a 737-800 Max right here for Southwest. Not brand new, but I'm just going to call it brand new because it sounds pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, this 737-800 will be heading out to Oakland in the morning. Just arrived from Midway as I don't know soon if Tulsa could get Albuquerque or someplace like that. Oklahoma City got Washington, Reagan, and Nashville, so things are looking up. We did get seasonal Saturday flights to Orlando, so that's progress. I believe Oklahoma City has it every day, one daily. I think so. I'm pretty sure, but hopefully we can get that soon. We'll see. But anyways, the Max looking nice, heading out to like I said, I believe I said it's going out to Oakland, so that's an 800 flight usually, I believe. Some 700s do it, but who knows. I'm surprised that's a big demand out of Albuquerque, any of these, but Albuquerque is a fairly big city, so you know. Okay, so back here we have a Southwest Boeing 737-700 in the old colors, and some flights do depart late. This one's going to be heading out to Orlando, and that one gets in probably about 2 o'clock over there, but it's okay. If you book that flight, you know what you're getting yourself into. So here we have some more Southwests. Here we got 737-700 with service out to, we're going to send this one to Dallas Love Field in the morning. Hopefully it'll have a good flight over there. We'll see. Arriving from Las Vegas. Then we have another 737-700. This one's very interesting. How what I ended up having to do to fix this one. Let's take a look. So the front wheel the very weak Aero Classic front wheel popped off, so I ended up putting a Delta 767-400 wheel on it because that plane somehow broke. These were all back in sorry guys about the bad camera. 2014 and 15 and 13 when some of these really good planes broke, so that's unfortunate. But The Southwest 737-700 will be heading out to Los Angeles in the morning, heading to Las Vegas, arriving from Los Angeles. I think I meant for that one to push back, but it's okay. We can have it pulling in. So here we got another old color Southwest 737-700 at the angle. We can't. That's a terrible angle, but it's okay. You see what it's doing? It's literally heading right in for the gate. Now see, this is why you don't mess with this on camera, because holding the camera with one hand and working it with the other is not very well, but it's okay. So here we have a 737-700 just arriving in from Los Angeles, or yeah, I think I hope. Basically, what's happening here is one of these is heading to Las Vegas in the morning. One of them's arriving from Los Angeles and heading to Los Angeles in the morning. Basically, just take it that way. But pulling in from Vegas, heading out to Los Angeles. However you want. I keep getting it confused, so let's just move on. So here we have a Frontier Airbus A321 filling in for the A320, arriving from Denver and heading out to Orlando. I'm surprised they do that. That flight leaves at 12:40 in the morning. And probably gets there about 3 o'clock, so I don't know what we're thinking there, Frontier, but we'll see. Very unrealistic here, but I do have a story for Allegiant Airbus E320. Arrived from Austin very late, and it will not be heading back till tomorrow morning. So the passengers, I guess, are camping somewhere in the terminal, but there it is. Maintenance issues, and I'll just throw in the weather, why not. Finally, we have a United Bombarian CRJ-200, and this is the other one heading to Los Angeles. Such a small plane, but pretty cool. Okay. So future plans for the airport. This is where I plan to have it at, unless if I can get a table that's not too big for it. But this area fits well for it. I will replace that box with some wood. Hopefully by next update. No guarantees, but I need it about that size. I need it a little bit thinner. What else I want to do here? Aprons would be next, and painting the terminal, and I don't know how much more I can do to it because the runway's out here in that area. So until I get a new table, if I do decide to do it, my main project right now is DFW. I don't know if I'll ever get to it, but what I want to do is I want to basically build I think I want to do 4 8x4 tables, have a big place in the middle where I can get into it if I need to, and I don't know if it's possible, but I'm sure there's something to do it. But I want to take the thing that rounds off wood and do 5 of those for terminals, and then basically build it to the best scale that I can. It'll be very expensive, but I'm trying to save up for a lot of things. One thing that I really want right now is a I forgot what brand it was that makes the fairly inexpensive for what it's considered price, but it's with the T brand. That sounds so weird, but Tampron, something like that. That makes the 150 to 600 millimeter lens. That is what I really want right now. It's $1,000. Saving up. I want to get that so bad. I also want to get a couple more American models. I do want to get a United E75 with the outer winglets, just how the new American one looks now. And I'm trying to debate if I'm going to get 2 One World 737s. I think I'll just get one because there is only 3, so I think one's plenty there. And then for the E75, I think I'm going to get 3 because if I get that model, I think the only thing I'm really down to that I need is the CRJ 900, and when that comes out, I'm not gonna lie, for the new American fleet, I think I might be done. Besides, I would just probably use my old ERJ 145s as E35s and 40s. Have CRJ 200s and 700s. I need a 900. Have ERJ 190s and 70s. Yeah, 737s, 757, 767. One World came out. 75. No. I about said 757, 200. One World new colors, but that's not a thing anymore. And we're about 20 minutes in. Nowadays, I just go ramble for about a third of the video, and then 2/3 of it's the actual update. But other news coming, I probably will do another live stream here pretty soon. The audience isn't too big on that, so that's unfortunate. But I think if you guys do want to see that, let me know and then give me a date. But I know you guys want more model update, airport updates, so I do have a collection of pictures. I have my first round of O'Hare pictures done. I've had those done for a while now. I'm about to finish up DFW. I'm very close. I think I probably only have 20 or 30 left. And, well, probably not even that. Probably about 10 to 30 left, and then those will be done. Do you guys want videos individually for those? Because I will do it. They won't just maybe put a nice beat behind it, and you guys can sit back and look at them. They're all on Instagram, at Red River Aviation. Please go give me a follow on there if you haven't. That's where I'm most active. You can ask me anything on there, and I'll definitely reply. But I usually reply to all my YouTube comments fairly fast as well. So just let me know. I'm pretty active everywhere. I've been watching your guys' videos, and you guys are doing a great job, so keep those up. Besides that, if you guys are looking for more content to watch, there's plenty of YouTubers that are doing a lot of cool stuff. One off the top of my head, I'm trying to help everybody out, but I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings as well when I say this, but a couple of good ones that I know off the bat. Aviation does, I think, 3 or 4 model airport updates, but they're really good, so if you guys want more of those, go watch his. AT Lubac has a really cool 1 to 200 scale model airport, and he does some other types of videos, like he had a life video, or no, the Future of the Aviation Community, my bad. He also just did a giveaway, which was really cool. There's a couple more. Gemini Jets 51, I think it's the username with the Southwest Tele. He does, or 46, my bad. Air Force Proud 95. If you want really funny FSX stuff, that stuff's really funny. He does a great job. He's just growing so fast. I cannot think of any others right now. I'm trying to make sure there's nobody else I'm forgetting. I try to be active, but school doesn't really help. I am finally getting my Instagram back to where I want to be growing wise. So we are growing at a fairly decent pace. We're getting the 5K slowly but surely. We are. I just crossed 4,750, and currently we're just trying to go up from here. I'm not trying to set myself back. School, I'm just gonna. I had a lot of other oh my gosh, I've rambled for 5 minutes, guys. If you're still here, thank you so much. But I have a lot of other projects that I've been working on with other topics and communities, and I'm trying to put those off because I'm honestly not having a whole lot of fun with them, and they're not near as entertaining as this, because this is where. This is where my whole interest started, right here at airplanes. November 6, 2012. I think it was November 2nd, 2012 when I first started Instagram, because I thought how that would be a really good story time video. I know this is a community where topics like that, story times and things along those lines, are not very popular, and I understand that, but I know. From my opinion, the general audience, no matter what, would like story times and things like that. I know vlogging's a big deal. I'm not big on that. I'm not big on showing my face. I do face cams on my live streams now, but carrying a DSLR around, I could probably do it on my phone or whatever. But okay, besides that, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. This went longer than the DFW airport update, so I definitely rambled, and I really hope you guys like this airport. I like it myself a lot. I do want to work on it, but right now I can't really complain. It's actually in a decent little area. Believe it or not, these are about all the gates I have for DFW. I have a couple more, but not many at all. So, besides that, that should do it for the update. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on the notification bell so you always are notified when I post new content. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Red River Aviation out.